I was cleaning out my late grandmother's house after she passed away. My grandmother had an extensive collection of porcelain dolls that she treasured throughout her life. These weren't just any dolls, though. Each one had a unique and interesting backstory that my grandmother would happily share with anyone who did listen. She had a doll from every country she'd ever visited, and each one represented a different culture and history. One particular doll stood out amongst the rest. It was an old Raggedy Ann doll that my grandmother had received as a wedding gift almost 60 years ago. The doll was well loved, with patches and darn clothing and a kind smile. As I held the doll in my hands, I felt a sense of connection to my grandmother and her past. It was a tangible reminder of her life and the things she had experienced. As I continued to sort through my grandmother's belongings, I came across a small wooden box tucked away in a corner. The box was beautifully carved with intricate designs that I couldn't quite decipher. I had never seen this box before, and I couldn't imagine what could be inside it. Curiosity got the better of me, and I carefully opened the box. To my surprise, it was filled with letters, photographs, and other trinkets. There were love letters from my grandfather to my grandmother when they were courting, as well as snapshots of their life together. I could see the love and affection they had for each other in the stolen glances and tender embraces captured in the photographs. There were also letters from my grandmother's parents, written in a language I didn't recognize, and a small leather-bound journal that detailed my grandmother's travels around the world. As I delved deeper into the box, I found something that brought a lump to my throat. Tucked away at the bottom, I found a letter addressed to my grandmother. The handwriting was beautiful, and the letter was dated over 60 years ago. I opened the letter and began to read. My dearest Ella, I am writing this letter to express my deepest gratitude for your kindness and generosity. When I arrived in this country, I was a stranger in a strange land, not knowing the language or customs. But you welcomed me with open arms and made me feel like one of the family. You taught me so much, and I learned so quickly because of your patience and understanding. I will never forget your kindness in helping me adjust to a new life. Thank you for being such a true friend and for showing me the true meaning of hospitality. With love and appreciation, Anna. As I read the letter, I couldn't help but shed a tear. It was clear that my grandmother had touched the lives of those around her in a profound way. Even after all these years, people still remembered her with fondness and gratitude. I felt a surge of pride, knowing that my grandmother had been such a positive force in the world. In today's world, it can be easy to lose faith in humanity. With so much negativity and hate in the news, it's important to remember the good that still exists in the world. This box of letters and trinkets is a reminder of the love, kindness, and generosity that still exist in the world. It is a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the importance of cherishing the memories of our loved ones. I carefully closed the box, feeling a sense of peace and contentment. I knew that my grandmother would want me to share these memories with others, to remind us all of the good that still exists in the world. So I reached out to my family and friends, sharing the stories and photographs I'd found. We reminisced about my grandmother and the impact she'd had on our lives. As I shared my grandmother's story, I realized that it's the small, seemingly insignificant things in life that often have the greatest impact. A kind word, a helping hand, a listening ear. These are the things that truly matter. My grandmother's story is a reminder to always be kind, to help those in need, and to cherish the memories of our loved ones. It's a story that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. What are some of your favorite childhood memories? Share them with us in the comments below.